Welcome back to QU Stadium for tonight's pregame show as the Gems take on the Kokomo Jackrabbits. Back again with Bill, the voice of the Gems. Bill, trying to end a four-game skid, turn the season around a little bit here early.
Had a day off yesterday after 8 games in 8 consecutive days. I think the approach to the other night here might be, there was a game here. Just wipe that one away and go on after the 11-1 loss here. Kokomo Jackrabbits are in tonight. They've had a little trouble hitting the ball. Average as a team 219. Gems not much better than that, about 238 or so. And a first start tonight for Eddie Avila. He's had 2 very good relief appearances and has earned a start.
Yep, Avila, he was throwing some fire when we saw him in the Gems' first home game when he came in and relieved. Did very well. Well, the Jackrabbits are coming in with a 3-4 record. They are 2.5 games out in the division, so it's a little bit of an inter-division matchup tonight. At the plate, they're headed up by John Sechin of the University of Illinois Springfield, coming in batting .350, 20 at-bats over 7 games, and he's driven in 3 runs, scored for himself, and recorded 7 hits. On the pitching side of things, of course, you know their starter. They had the lineup ready when they got here.
Yes, and didn't happen to write that down on the sheet here, where we can open up the book and take a look at things here.
While we're updating on that, Chandler Coates is the leading pitcher for Kokomo. He has a 2.7 ERA, 10 innings pitched in 2 games, a 1-1 record so far on the season. And the Jackrabbits,
it's Mike Pockmeyer, and he's middle of the pack on their stat sheet, right in the middle of the pack here. We'll see what he's got here this evening. They also feature a former Gem and Alex Dorothy, who primarily a pitcher here last year, but he's 3 for his first 9 at the plate here with the Jackrabbits. A couple of hits in their game on Wednesday before they got rained out yesterday.
well, speaking of former Gems, we've got another one back. He just got in town yesterday. It is Tyler Engel. We spoke with him in pregame today, and he has some great expectations as a returning starter on this team. So we'll go to that interview, then we'll be back with Bill Schuler and tonight's starting lineups for the game against the Kokomo Jackrabbits. It's your second year here with the Gems. How's it feel coming back?
Great. I love it here in Quincy. I had a lot of options to go play and chose to come here because they take care of you here and the fans are awesome, and every day feels like a home game no matter where you're at.
Fantastic. So you have Prospect League experience. If you run into any players you matched up against last year?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. As soon as you go out on the field, you look across and you know it's a wave, but when you start playing and the spikes come on, it gets pretty serious.
All right. And overheard earlier today, did you undergo a little number change this morning?
I did.
All right. Went to number 7, correct?
Yeah, that was the number I had last year, and I specifically told Jimmy to save it for when I got here. He didn't come through, and luckily one day after I got here, it opened up, so it all fell into place.
Good bit of luck. Why do you wear number 7? Is there a specific reason?
It fits. But no, I've always worn 23, and the 23 here is like a 2XL, so that's not for me. But 7 is what I stuck with, and it worked, so
all right.
That's it.
Well, what are your expectations for this season, second year back?
Good. A lot of good things. I think we have a really good team. Our offense, 1 through 9, is really good. And pitching, we have a lot of guys that throw heat, so that should be really fun, and it's all about winning games right now early on.